Hey guys, what's up? It's Monkelzunky. So as requested, I will be playing some Binding of Isaac Community Remix. It's a mod that was not really sure when it came out, but fairly recently. And in this mod, there's a few new items. As I did the animation of like taking damage as I went into this floor, even though I didn't take damage. We will be playing as Isaac. I know I haven't been playing as Isaac hardly at all lately. That's because I've unlocked everything with Isaac, so there's not really much point in playing him when I have everything unlocked. But since we're doing a community remix here, I will be playing with Isaac again, and I really want to stop taking damage. Ooh. And there are a few new gameplay changes, as you just saw. I picked up something that was half heart, half soul heart, so I got half of a red heart of healing worth of it, and also half of a soul heart of soul heart recovery from it, so that's pretty nice. I get cornered there and lose the half soul heart I just picked up, but it's basement 1, so it doesn't matter if we take red heart damage. It's irrelevant. Well, I mean, it is somewhat relevant. You'd rather not take red heart damage overall, just so you don't have to have any risks of death or anything. But it's not going to affect our chances of getting to a devil room or anything, because it's basement 1. But anyway, there are some new items in the Binding of Isaac community remix. Most of the items, at least from reading the item descriptions, which I read on the website, and I won't spoil any of them, but if we come across any of them, I'll tell you guys what they do. Most of the items that I found weren't very good. There's a couple good ones, but most of them didn't look like they were so hot. So we'll see. We'll see if we come across the new ones that are worth taking. But for the most part, yeah, most of the items look like items I would pass on if I saw in an item room. I'll just say that. Anyway, it would be nice if we could find our item room sooner rather than later. I mean, it's great getting a Curse of the Lost floor, but then if you can't... A red chest with nothing in it, okay. That's new. But anyway, it's great getting a Curse of the Lost floor, because that's like more reroll charges. But then if you can't reroll anything, it kind of defeats the purpose. I could fight the boss and potentially reroll the item after the boss, but I want to make sure I have a reroll just available for my item room, because in most cases, boss items are much better than regular items. Come across the shop, yeah, it looks like the item room is the last thing we'll discover, which is oh well, and I won't be able to reroll the boss item, but most of the boss items are good, and I'd like to take them, as we came across the key there, which unfortunately I don't have enough money to use. Yeah, if I had rerolled the boss item, I wouldn't have a reroll for the item room item. And hey, if the item room item is good, or something that I'd like to take, at least, you know, someone decent, then I will end up having a reroll for the boss item instead. I can't believe that hit me. I really can't. It didn't look like that hit me. I think the hit detection is a little bit wonky from what I've watched from other videos and stuff. A golden key, I have no idea what that does. Is that a golden key for, like, the entire basement? I don't know. Anyway, slightly different looking golden key. Yeah, teleport. I definitely want to be re-rolling that one. We'll pick it up just so it doesn't appear in, like, the challenge room pool or anything. I don't even know if it can. And we'll take Scapular, which we might as well take it because we can't re-roll it. And yeah, I would like to get to that key, but obviously I can't because I don't have any bombs. But I have no idea what that key does. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's gonna be a key for like the entire basement, instead of just basement 1. But I really don't know. If I had more bombs, I could potentially bomb open that rock and then access the shop, and that would be really cool. But I don't have any more bombs, so I can't do that. But that's kind of interesting how we come across a red chest that actually just has nothing inside it. I had never seen that before. Usually they just, you know, spawn spiders or something like that. But anyway, yeah, I think the hit detection in the regular Binding of Isaac is a little bit more lenient than this one, or maybe it's just because I'm bad, or I'm so in awe of this new mod that I'm not really paying too much attention. But, you know, it's been a while since I've taken this much damage on basement 1, and this wasn't a particularly difficult floor or anything, so... it would have been nice if I had some extra damage here, because this fight is going to take a while. Monstro has a lot of health. Isaac does not start with a lot of base damage. Maybe we'll get a pentagram from Monstro, though. That would be pretty nice. If you could stop jumping, sir, I would like to hit you and do damage unto you. But hard to do that when he's jumping around all the time. Anyway, Scapular, you know, I'm not really happy with that. I'm not really a big fan of leaving a floor with Scapular as my item. But it's whatever, I will take it, and I will not complain. And we'll get Magic 8 Ball, and what looks like a new card. It's VII Worship, or 7 Worship. I have no idea what that does, but it does... Oh, cool music on this floor. It does have like a kind of a heart-looking thing on it, so I'm gonna assume that it has something to do with like giving you health. So I'll use it when I'm low health. How about that? Oh my goodness, and I take damage right away. Maybe it gives you health, like a heart or something. That would be really cool if this gives you a red heart. I'll use it in a situation where I'm low health, and then we'll see. If it gives me like an Eternal Heart, I'm gonna be mad. And if I lose it, that is. So I'm gonna guess it either gives you health or gives you an Eternal Heart. One of those two things. I don't remember seeing pink champion guys like this, but I could be wrong. Cancer. Okay, cool. So we run across a really good trinket as our first trinket here. So we did get the shot speed up from the what do they call it? Hat thing here, Magic 8 Ball. So that's not too great. But Cancer helps make that a little bit better as we run across two bomb dudes. Yeah, there wasn't really much chance of me avoiding damage on that one. 2 keys. So there now is double keys and double heart drops. There didn't used to be. Mom's Pad. We're not taking any spacebar item unless it's like the carry candle. That's pretty much the only spacebar item that I'd be happy with taking over the D6. X-ray vision, sure, that's a pretty good drop. So that will reveal all secret and top secret rooms unto me. Please don't be empty. Guppy's tail, okay, I'll take that. Increases the rate of chests and lowers your drop rate of keys. Well, and everything that's not chests as well. 6 more cents. That's decent, I suppose. 1 cent off of accessing the shop, and I would like to access the shop because it's seller 2. I will go back for that curse room, providing that... Oh, was there a heart there? Let me see. It has a heart icon. Oh, there's a... Well, it looks like an Eternal Heart and a Soul Heart. That is pretty awesome. But since it is an Eternal Heart, I will hold off on taking that until the end of the floor. So that's obviously new. Getting an Eternal Heart and a Soul Heart together at the same time, or I'm assuming you could probably pick up like an Eternal Heart and a Red Heart at the same time, stuff like that. That's new. I like it. I kind of like some of these changes more than I like the actual item changes, because as I said, you know, most of the items didn't look particularly useful, but I could just be hating, I don't know. So there's our 15 cents. So accessing the shop is going to happen, and we'll come across a Notch Pickaxe, which is a little bit disappointing. But after I complete one more room, I can come back and re-roll. Although, actually, I'm going to do the boss, and then we'll see Famine again. Famine again. Well, obviously, you guys didn't watch the last round because I died on, like, Catacombs 2 or something. I didn't bother to upload it. But anyway, yeah, we come across Famine. So I will not be re-rolling this guy. So I will have to re-roll the shop here as I got hit by Famine. That was really disappointing. I really don't want to die here. I want to see what this worship card does. Maybe I'll use it if he hits me again and I come down to like 1/2 of a red heart. Normally I wouldn't be getting hit on Famine, but I don't know what's going on today. I'm a little bit out of the loop. Out of the loop is completely the wrong word to use there. Take out him. Okay, you're gonna go down to your head state pretty soon, and then this will be easy. It's just the chart. All these friggin' flies is really what's bugging me about this boss. It's my least favorite thing about Famine is all the flies that he spawns. I hate flies. That's why Skatole is such a highly regarded item by me personally, but maybe we'll use the worship card at the end of the floor, although I'm pretty sure it's either full health or an Eternal Heart. We actually earned the deal with the devil, even though I got hit on the floor and on the boss, so I had virtually no chance of doing that. Yeah, we'll reroll, and we will come across an item here. This item is called Blood Oath, and what it does is the lower your health is, the higher your damage is. But I don't have very much health anyways, so I can't really get my health very low, because if I got my health lower than full health, I don't think it increases your damage that much unless you have a lot of health and you're missing a bunch of hearts. I could be wrong. It could be just like if you only have 2 hearts total, your damage is really high, but I'm pretty sure how it works is you have to be missing a lot of hearts for it to help you out. And I mean, I can't be missing a lot of hearts at this situation, so we will go pick up that Eternal Heart, and I'll get a health upgrade. Maybe it would have been a good idea to take Blood Oath, I don't know, just to see what it was. But I kind of want to win this time, as we see Northern Lion there hanging out in the secret room. And I won't bother accessing the curse room because there's no hearts to heal, and curse rooms are usually bad anyway. I'll save the worship card for next floor just in case it is an Eternal Heart, since we already got an Eternal Heart here. So there's not much point, in my opinion, at least in my humble opinion. And we run across Champion's Belt. And I will be taking this. What the Champion's Belt does is it increases your damage, and it also makes more champion enemies spawn. So I'll definitely be taking that one. I'll pick up the Soul Heart as well, because why not? So it looks like I'm wearing a cool little belt now. This is really good music. I'm liking the music so far. Like, I've always loved the Isaac music quite a bit, but I gotta say, I think this music, and the remix anyways, maybe not better, but it's definitely a fresh taste of music in Isaac, and I really do like it. But it sticks with the whole style of the Isaac music thing. It's similar, in just like the way it's produced, I guess, but it is, in my opinion, very good as well. Anyway, so we will be seeing a lot more champion enemies now. I have seen the champion's belt before in like other people's videos, and it does increase the rate of champions a lot, so that's going to make rooms take a little bit longer. As we get Bob's Rotten Head from the secret room, that's something I could be potentially re-rolling. If I don't know if I'd rather re-roll the secret room or the shop, but key for a bomb there. I don't have any bombs, and I have a couple keys, so I think we're doing good. Come across a room with no champions. Claudies are kind of annoying to kill when you have shot speed, which I do. So, one other thing that's been added to the mod here is shot speed up and shot speed down pills. So you can now like decrease your shot speed through pills if you are lucky enough to find a shot speed down in the rotation. I don't like shot speed because, as you can see now, it would be a lot easier to do diagonal shots and hit these guys with less shot speed, but it's whatever. We managed to get through that room. One more room and we will be able to re-roll that Bob's Rotten Head. It's a fairly easy room to deal with. I should be able to get through this one, I suppose. Yeah, I'll probably use this worship card at like the very end of the floor. And I don't know how many more cards were added. On the website it just said cards were added. As we come across Epic Fetus here. Do I want to take that? We're going to check out the item room first, and we're going to finish this floor. And if this floor is not very good, like if I don't run across anything great during this floor, I might consider taking Epic Fetus. The main reason why I wouldn't want to take Epic Fetus is because it makes the game pretty easy. It's definitely not a guaranteed win by any stretch of the imagination, but it does make the game a lot easier. But at the same time, you know, I would like to get far into this gameplay and like to actually you know, see some stuff happen, you know, come across more items, come across more item rooms. And with my current health situation, current health and damage is pretty low, so if I don't get a pretty good room... Oh, troll bomb there. 2 troll bombs, in fact. Yeah, I might need to take Epic Fetus if I want anything to happen here, because this is not going well. My damage is low. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Champion's Belt looks like it does not raise your damage by very much. Like, it does raise the damage, doesn't raise it by very much, though. I guess I could re-roll Epic Fetus, but how many people have actually done that? Can say that they've done that, truthfully. Okay, so I'm getting pretty low health, and of course we will be running across all these champions, so that's going to make it a little bit more difficult as well. Because the champions will do a full heart of damage instead of just, you know, the regular half heart of damage, which all enemies do until the womb, unless they are champions. So that's something you gotta watch out for. So we will probably be taking Epic Fetus at the end of this floor. I just want to make sure that there's not, you know, I don't get super overpowered anyway. I'd much rather run across like technology and damage up. So there's an Eternal Heart there anyway, so if this gives me an Eternal Heart, it doesn't. Okay. I have no idea what that did. Anyway, we're very low health right now. This is not going well. Using Worship apparently takes away half of it, full heart, and I don't know what else it does, but maybe it's a troll card. Maybe it has like a chance to do something good, but it also has a chance to damage you, so that could be something. I really don't know. There is an arcade here. I could go in there and I guess spend my cents hoping to get some hearts, because I'm in desperate need of hearts at the moment. Let's do that. I can't think of any good reason not to. We'll put some money into these two. What is this? Number 2, the Servant. No idea what this card does. We will just be blowing up the blood bank, because there's really hardly any chance of me actually, we'll use the Servant. It gives you Demon Baby. Okay. Makes the Monster Manuel sound, just like the other card did. I don't know if all cards make that sound or what, but Demon Baby, I'm assuming this is only a 1 room use of Demon Baby, because most cards only give you something for 1 room. So that's, I don't know, 1 room of Demon Baby doesn't sound really that great to me, but it could be useful on a boss or something. Like, Demon Baby isn't super powerful. He's decent, yes. We'll just pop the Magician there, because it's useless. In my opinion, if you have, you know, strong feelings about Magician and think it's a really good card, I apologize, but I do not feel that way at all. But anyway, getting Demon Baby for this room, I guess he'll help out killing the flies and all. Please give me those hearts. Oh, yeah. I already got the hearts. Never mind. So I really just need a Lover's Card or something like that to heal up, and then we will be on our way. Because unfortunately, a Worship Card takes away hearts. I'm not really sure why it does. Why it would do such a thing, but it does. I guess I could blow up this beggar or something. Hopefully get some hearts from him. What is this? The devil. Okay, I'll definitely be taking that. And we want to stick with Cancer, of course, because it's very good, and we're out of sense, so let's proceed. And yeah, as I thought, you don't get to keep the Demon Baby. It's just a one-room use of him. Yeah, there's another Eternal Heart there. So I don't know if Eternal Hearts are, like, really common now. If so, that's kind of awesome. Getting a whole bunch of health, you know? I'm a big fan of that. I'm all over that. Can't access the challenge room there. And unfortunately, even though this is an XL floor, you know, we're not running across any item rooms right away, at least. So I could blow this up for more health, and I'm going to do that. Since blood banks often drop health when you explode them. Wow, we've explored everything except for one path and haven't even come across an item room yet, even though there's supposed to be 2 of them on this floor. That's a bit surprising. Anyway, Devil Card is pretty nice. It will double our damage for a room. I don't know if it's exactly double, but it increases our damage by a lot for a room. I'll just say that. Oh, that was some pretty snazzy dodging there. Have to be careful in this room, because there are a lot of enemies at once. And yeah, I got hit once. My damage just isn't the greatest, and that's why I'm so tempted to pick up Epic Fetus. I normally don't want to pick up Epic Fetus, but I guess it's not really something you run into hardly ever, so it wouldn't be that big of a deal if I did pick it up. I could have rerolled it like twice already by this point. Could have gotten myself like raw liver. I'd take Dr. Fetus, definitely, because Dr. Fetus, in my opinion at least, is a lot more fun to use than Epic Fetus, and isn't as much of a like guaranteed win. Although with my skill level at Isaac, nothing is a guaranteed win for me personally. But it's kind of strange how like I played Community Remix and I get Epic Fetus right away. I haven't seen Epic Fetus in, I don't know, at least 20, 30 runs or so. Although I have run across it 3 times now, and only about 150 runs total of Isaac or something like that. More bombs, so I'm doing really good in terms of bombs, especially because I don't have to use bombs to explore secret rooms. That was really annoying. So, you know, my bombs are just going to stock up quite fast, which means I can use them on boss fights and such. Let's continue. If I get another, like, Eternal Heart drop, I could wind up getting myself another health upgrade, and Eternal Hearts do seem to be fairly common in this mod so far. Red chest. Okay, I'll definitely be using a bomb to explore what mysteries lie within. And a soul heart. Okay. Is that half of a soul heart? What is that? Oh, it's just half of a soul heart. It looked like it might contain something else. Pills here. Hopefully these are good. 2 tears up pills. That's great, especially with cancer. So I'm going to have a crazy fast fire rate now. Yeah, gold chest for 3 cents. That was in no means worth it. So 2 champion enemy, pretty much free kills here. I would love to access that heart, but I can't. I would love to access the chest as well, but I can't. I would need the ladder to do that. Oh, this is a bit tricky. Hopefully we can take out this room without taking any damage. That worked well. So I guess the good thing with all these champion enemies is I'll get a lot more chests and stuff. So it'll probably be easier to heal up because I'll be getting a lot more red heart drops. I guess we might as well fight the boss, just so we can actually use rerolls and something. Famine. Yeah, I'll use Devil Card here. We won't be able to reroll him, obviously, but I feel like Famine is more difficult than most of the other caves bosses. I mean, none of them are terribly difficult, but I do just feel like Famine is more difficult than most of the other ones. So, yeah, Devil Card used here, we'll be able to take him out pretty quickly. And we'll get our 2nd level cube of meat here, so we'll have a nice little shooting familiar along with us. We'll go ahead and do the 2nd boss and reroll him if necessary. Will be Fistula, very easy boss here, and especially with my insane fire rate, this shouldn't be too much of a problem. As we want to you don't want to explode too many of these Fistula parts at once, because you kind of want to not have the entire room filled with chargers, because that can end badly for everyone involved. And pretty much I ate my own words there, because like as I said, oh, you don't want to explode too many at one time. I immediately exploded too many at one time. Didn't get the Devil Room, even though he didn't take any damage on the boss, but that was to be expected because I did take damage on the floor. And I'm not re-rolling Rotten Meat, because HP upgrades are always welcome in my book. So yeah, it looks like we continue on. still needing to find both of our item rooms. So that's the next goal here. And I really like this this particular track. It's very chill. It's kind of like a, I don't know, like a really chill rap beat a little bit. You could rap to this. You could, you know, do some rhymes and bars along with this. That was probably the most white thing I've ever said in my life. Anyway, this is a pretty easy room. If I could come across an item room, I'd like more than like one reroll the entire floor, but if that needs to be the way that it is, so be it, I suppose. But we'll probably get like one more reroll for this floor, but yeah, we definitely won't be rerolling our item rooms very much. And I do need to remember to go back for that Eternal Heart, because we do have an Eternal Heart, and as this guy continues to shoot tears out of his butt, I don't think that's how it happens typically. Yeah, we'll go for a golden chest here, get ourselves a nice little bomb and key. Little Chad, yeah, that's definitely getting a reroll into my best friend, which I don't want either. So those were two pretty disappointing items, I must admit. Hopefully we'll get one more reroll though from the rest of the floor, and hopefully the other item room that we run across is a really good one, so we don't have to reroll it. Is this a typical Binding of Isaac room? I'm not sure. The spikes and 3 hosts, I don't seem to remember that room, but I could just be not remembering things. But I think there's a few new room layouts, because like there are a lot of rooms in Binding of Isaac, but there's only so many of them. So eventually, when you play enough Isaac, you will run across like every single possible room layout that there is. This particular room can be a little bit tricky, just because there's 2 champion Maw heads, and they can take a lot of punishment because they're champions, just like me in real life. And that takes them out. Back up to full health again. That's always a plus. Looks like we will be getting another reroll charge, as we will check out this chest here. Getting a lot of bombs from all the chests, up to 13 bombs. That's quite good. And yeah, perfect. One more reroll charge, and hopefully this room will have something awesome in it, and I'll take it, and then I'll be able to go back and reroll my best friend, since that's not something I ever want to deal with. Pretty terrible item in my opinion. Sure, we'll go for it. And we get Tammy's Paw. There's another thing I could reroll. Tammy's Paw will exchange red hearts for tier upgrades. So bombs are key. Alright, that's decent, I guess. We seem to be running across a ton of golden chests, of course, since I have Guppy's Paw, or Guppy's Tail, I apologize. So keys are useful. But anyway, Tammy's Paw, it's decent, but I'm not going to take it. And we run across Guppy's Hairball. I guess I'll take this one. It's not great, but I have like no more rerolls, and I'd rather have Guppy's Hairball than my best friend, so I'll go back and reroll my best friend. So Guppy's Hairball, you can kind of slingshot it around you like so, and it runs into enemies and does decent damage. It's not great damage or anything. Yum hearts, no thanks. So yeah, we have to remember to go back and pick ourselves up that Eternal Heart. And I don't know if I should take Epic Fetus. Like, I'm still kind of on the fence about it. I guess I'll take it, just because with the way things are going, I'm probably not going to win this run unless I do take it. Although I'm doing so begrudgingly, and just remember that if I was in a situation where I had even somewhat, if I was in a situation where I was even somewhat overpowered, I would not take it. I'm not gonna take that pill just in case it's like bad trip or something. Probably worth it to take it, but you know, I don't want to like lose my Eternal Heart or anything, so I don't think it's worth it. Anyway, let's continue on to the next floor and see what more wonders this game has in store for us. And I will be trying to use Epic Fetus with the keys instead of the mouse, so that's going to make it a little bit more difficult, I suppose. I've always found Epic Fetus was a lot more difficult to use with the keys than the mouse, so that adds another layer of challenge to it. So we spawn right next to the top secret room. Sure, I'll put a few cents into this. I'll play down to 15 cents. Looks like we have Wiggle Worm as a trinket. That's definitely new. And also Ghost Baby, or Blue Baby's Soul. Aggro Midget's Soul. Alright, well, essentially that's Blue Baby's Soul, I think. Which I don't think I was supposed to unlock until I beat the chest with Blue Baby, I thought, but maybe not. Anyway, we will be taking that because cancer is useless to us with Epic Fetus. It's a very good trinket, but it doesn't do anything with Epic Fetus, so there's not really much of a point. Alright. Say goodnight. I'm so bad at using Epic Fetus with the arrow keys. It's a little bit embarrassing. Whoop. There we go. Sit down, sir. The concentration is real. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Yeah, I exploded that epic fetus bomb on myself. I only have myself to blame. Alright, so this room should be fairly easy to deal with. Should just be able to explode it like so. Obviously, the bombs aren't useful to me in any way, since I have unlimited bombs with the fetus of epicness. This is very difficult, controlling epic fetus with the arrow keys, I must say. Not something that I'm a huge fan of doing. Oh, I thought he would die. There you go. You're dead. Oh, not quite. And I'm pretty sure I exploded an epic fetus bomb right on top of you, sir, but there we go. That's what we're looking to do. Alright, so more champion brains. Take them out. Oh, exploded right on top of myself. Please, please. Oh, I was hoping that some of that brain creep would dissolve before I ran over it, but apparently not. I'm just trying to practice to be good with this epic fetus sort of thing, and it's not working out so well. Okay, we'll open this up. We have plenty of keys. Why not? 12 keys. So I can pretty much open up as many golden chests as I choose to. There's really no harm in doing so. Anyway, just need to find the item room as swiftly as possible, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I will run across one of the unique items. Well, not unique, but one of the new items in the item room so I can show them off. I think I've only run across 2 new items, and obviously this trinket is new, and that wiggle worm trinket was new. Although I'm not really sure why anyone would want wiggle worm. If they had a choice between taking wiggle worm and not taking wiggle worm, I personally would always go with the option of not taking wiggle worm. And I'm probably gonna kill myself just because this is so hard, man. I can't explain. I think I'm just gonna give up and use the mouse. I'm sorry, guys. If you didn't want to see the mouse, I apologize. I can't even right now. So yeah, we will be using the mouse because the arrow keys are just a little too difficult to use with epic fetus. And we'll go ahead and explore the boss room. It's Loki. Oh, this is so much easier. I can't even explain right now. And we get a devil room, which I probably won't be taking because I have epic fetus. So mark and pact, yeah, those are 2 great items if you don't have epic fetus, but I do have epic fetus, so I guess I could reroll them. Spirit of the Night, Lucky Foot. Decent, but definitely not worth taking. I mean, if I was still on tiers, I would definitely take both Mark and Pact in a heartbeat. That would have been more interesting. If I had known that was going to happen, I probably wouldn't have taken Epic Fetus at all, and I'm kind of regretting my decision to do so. But don't worry, there will be lots and lots more Binding of Isaac episodes to come in which I don't take Epic Fetus, so... And my mouse used Epic Fetus by itself there. That happens quite frequently with me. I found that to be a problem. The mouse deciding to use Epic Fetus by itself without me giving it permission to do so. Let's explore the secret room. Nothing all that interesting in there. Another gray chest. Just constant chests. Lots of drops from them. None of them all that useful. So one thing that Epic Fetus is very nice for is taking out knights, since knights can be a pain to deal with at best. And lots of hearts dropped from the knights. So I got 3 hearts just from this one room. That's the nice thing about champions, you know, they can give you those drops, which can really help out. So, and I will be exploring the curse room here just for fun. Can't really think of any good reason not to explore the curse room as we have another reroll charge. Who knows? Maybe we could like become Guppy or something. I think I've only run into Guppy's tail as my only Guppy item so far. Another empty red chest. That's really annoying. Going into curse room and just getting nothing. I'd rather get spiders or a bomb just to like realize the fact that the red chest has failed me rather than just getting nothing from one. Oh, I didn't have to place a bomb. I have Epic Fetus. Oh well. Oh well. I mean, we have plenty of bombs, so it's not really like it matters all that much anyway, but it doesn't look like this guy's soul is actually shooting at all, like Aggro Midget's soul or whatever. It doesn't actually look like he's shooting. He's just kind of going around the room doing nothing at all, so that's, I don't know if that's a bug that needs to be fixed or something, or he's supposed to just go around the room shooting. Like, he's making the animation like he's supposed to be shooting, but he's not shooting, so I'm not sure what's going on, really. Or maybe I have to, like, be holding down the mouse for him to shoot or something. Anyway, let's go ahead and pop into our item room, see what there happens to be. That is a great item. I really wish I didn't take Epic Fetus, man. I really wish I didn't take it, but oh well. What can you do? If I didn't take Epic Fetus, I'd have quad shot tiers with Mark and Pact on this floor, and it would have been great. But we took Epic Fetus, we did it, and I don't know, the run just isn't going to be as fun now. You know, I still definitely have a chance to die with this thing. Without a doubt, I can still easily die with Epic Fetus. I've done it before, but, you know, still it makes the game a lot easier. Let's proceed down to the next floor, knowing that if I hadn't have taken this dumb item, I could have had Mark, Pact, and Quad Shot. Wouldn't have been as strong as Epic Fetus, but it would have been more fun. Okay, that was a very, very easy room to deal with. And here's another card. This one is not a new card, so it's not going to have any cool effect or anything. The Fool card teleports me back to the regular room. Okay, here's a new item. I don't know if I picked this up, if it'll override Epic Fetus. Epic Fetus isn't supposed to be overwritten by anything, like it's, at least in the website that I read the description of items, it says nothing overwrites Epic Fetus, yet technology actually does override it. If you pick up technology when you have Epic Fetus, you'll leave off with technology and not Epic Fetus. Basically what this item is, it's called Donkey's Jawbone, and it's basically Mom's Knife that does a lot less damage, so yeah. It's a really, really bad Mom's Knife. And this is like a main reason why I said, you know, there's a lot of items in this new mod, and most of them aren't very good, because most of them aren't so hot. But, you know, if you want a really low damage Mom's Knife, now you can have that. Just in case you, that was like something in the game that you really thought was important to have. Okay, as we take them out. Pretty easily, could access the shop. It's the last shop in the game, so I probably will end up doing that. My mouse is... I think I really need to change the batteries in my mouse, because it's going haywire right now. That is, of course, also an excuse for my bad play. I did run across Super Greed in the last shop, so I don't believe Greed can be in this shop. I might as well take the ladder. There's really no reason not to take it with the amount of money that I have right now. And we'll proceed on. Champion Vis and 5 regular Vis. Shouldn't be anything too tricky to deal with. We've seen this room before, we've seen worse before, so my familiar is actually shooting now, which is nice. Chariot, I'll be taking that one along with me rather than the Fool. I don't feel like the Fool is really all that useful. New card, cool. Hopefully it's not that annoying card that like hurts me. The Cold, I believe this freezes enemies. I'm pretty sure it does. Well, I can only take the Cold or this one into the boss fight with me. I'm just going to go ahead and do the boss fight. I don't care if I'm taking the item room. And we'll try it. And yeah, as I thought, it does freeze enemies, or slows them, basically. So it's like a one-room use of Spider Butt, essentially. That's pretty much what it does, I guess, is a one-time use of Spider Butt. Which is okay. It's not amazing or anything, but I'll take it. So some of the cards, I guess, have pretty nice effects, and this must be new. We don't get a boss drop from Mom. We get a Polaroid. Okay, so I guess the Polaroid is an item now that you take, so you can still have a trinket. That's kind of cool. It's not cool in the fact that you don't get a boss drop from Mom, but it is kind of cool in the fact that you get to keep your trinket. So if you have a really good trinket like Cancer, that might actually be a good thing. We'll just destroy you. Yeah, I'll take Ace of Spades because we want to find out what some of these new cards have for their uses. Ace of Spades is going to increase the drop rate of cards. So I actually kind of like that. Just the fact that you can take trinkets, and you know, a trinket is probably just as useful as, or an extra trinket I should say, because you can have Mom's purse with the Polaroid. But anyway, so hopefully the Polaroid has like the same effect that it normally does, in that the Polaroid will make you take, well, it'll give you a shield if you have, you know, half of red heart or less, or if you're completely on soul hearts. If it doesn't do that anymore, then, well, the blue baby is going to be heavily nerfed. We run across another Cold card. This should be decent. Freezes enemies. And we'll take this guy out. We can just stand at the corner here and he can't reach us. I guess I can't shoot him all the way across the room. Can I shoot him like this? Nah. Okay, I'll just have to take out this host. And then make him stand in the corner. Stab, stab. Hopefully this is the way to the boss. It's not the way to the boss. Get another key out of this, not like I really needed it. And the golden chest. All the more chances to get fate. Yeah, I think cold is probably more useful than hanged man. Hanged man, you know, just gives you flight for one room. Not terribly useful by any stretch of the imagination, but we should be getting a lot of tarot cards with the fact that I have the ace of spades now. Let's be careful. This room is one that's pretty easy to take a lot of damage in, especially with like a whole bunch of glowbuns all at once, and you can, while trying to hit them, you can pretty easily hit yourself. We'll explode the Wheel of Fortune. Get another tarot card out of it. I was gonna say, please go with Hierophant. Yeah, I'll just use Strength because it's pointless. It doesn't increase the damage of Epic Fetus, so because Epic Fetus always has the same damage no matter what your damage modifier is, no matter what items you pick up. It always does 150 damage per bomb. I believe it's 150 anyway. But yeah, that does not change, so there's not really any point in cards like Strength. So hopefully this is the way to the boss. This is my best guess. If it's not the way to the boss, I don't know, sue me. Another pill there. That looks like one that we haven't picked up yet, and I think our pills have been pretty good, so this one has a pretty high rate, you know, to be a bad pill. But we'll take it, just to see what it is, I suppose. Shot speed down. Okay, and it made the sound of a good pill, so obviously the developer of this mod knows that shot speed is not a good thing, so although, you know, shot speed down is kind of redundant for me at this moment, because, you know, I'm not shooting tears, so shot speed doesn't affect me, but I wonder if the shot speed up makes like that annoying bad sound. It's like, you get a stat up, but it's a bad thing. We know. Yeah, I'll just waste a key here to stab this guy, even though you can take him out pretty easily with like a, I don't know, my Guppy's Hairball or something, but oh well. I haven't really used Guppy's Hairball at all. It's been kind of pointless, but oh well. And hopefully we'll find the boss soon. Oh my goodness, it would be down the very last path that I explore. Die? Okay, another soul heart. I'll take that. Add another to my soul heart protection just to make sure I don't lose this eternal heart. And I've been getting a lot of eternal hearts this run. I'm not sure whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. Like, obviously, if you're playing Isaac and you're having difficulty with it, or if you're not having the best run, or just generally if you like having hearts, more eternal hearts is a good thing, but maybe I'm just getting lucky. I don't know. I have had runs like this in the regular Isaac where I got a ton of eternal hearts as well, so it could just be luck. I'm not sure, though. And Chubb should be pretty easy to take out. It takes like 6 shots or something, 7 shots, I suppose. Does take quite a bit of damage, but oh well. Chariots. Yeah, that's not that useful, so we'll just take Cold along with us. Because with the Chariot, I don't believe you can use Epic Fetus along with it. Like, what's the point? If you can't use Epic Fetus along with Chariot, it's not really a good thing. Hopefully this is the path of the boss. We are going to the left, so yep, this is it. Any tinted rocks here? Probably not. Could destroy them all. Don't really feel like it. Hopefully I'll... Oh, Skull-X, of course. This boss is very annoying to take out with Epic Fetus. Yeah. This might be a little bit... This might take a while. I guess I'll next time his tail pops out of the ground, I'll use the cold. Oh, yeah, I missed him again. Okay, use the cold. And I completely missed him. Oh, I got him there, though. Even though he wasn't having his tail pop out of the ground. Hit him. There we go. No Devil Room, unfortunately, even though I didn't get hit. I don't think I took any red heart damage to the entire floor, but it's fine. I mean, I don't really need Devil Rooms or anything. Blessing of the Light. It looks like that's a curse that will reveal the map to you. Skeleton key out of a golden chest. It's pretty decent. I mostly just opened this in an attempt to find Fate, because I still need to find Fate for my collection, and I'm pretty sure, I mean, I'm playing on Spider Mod. It's obviously a modded Spider Mod. The mod has been modded. You know, the world is just so much different. But, yeah, I believe it still would count if I picked up Fate. So I still need to get that, so obviously I'm going to still be trying to unlock as many golden chests as possible. We got a 3-wave challenge room. I guess it's not a boss room. Boss rooms are 2 waves, but it's only a challenge room, so the 3 waves kind of makes sense, even though it is spawning bosses, because it is the room after all. And the card here, Judgment. Okay, we'll just place Judgment down and play him. Compass would be nice, I guess. Health upgrade. I'll take it. I called that. So we will head this way. It looks like the most, we'll check out the top secret room first. Let's not check out the top secret room at all. We'll head this way because it looks like the most logical path to the boss, although, as we know in Isaac, usually the most logical path to the boss isn't the one that you wind up getting. Top secret, or regular secret room, Northern Lion again. Just keeps making an appearance. The cold again, so we've only explored like 3 of the new cards. I don't know how many new cards there are, but I've only seen 3 of them. Hopefully, in future runs of Isaac on the Community Mod Remix, we will see more cards, and we'll eventually learn what all of them are and their uses and such. Yes, I will open up this golden chest. Fate? Nope. Guppies. Thing? Blood rights? Nah. I could reroll this. I could farm rerolls just in an attempt to get Fate. Although, Fate is not guaranteed to be in the golden chest pool. That's something that's important to realize, that just because you have golden chests does not mean the Fate is in them. I think it only has a 50% chance to be in the golden chest pool. Sure, we'll take shot speed now. Yeah, I'll do a few more rooms just to reroll this thing. Just to try to get Fate, because it's going to take forever to get it. I had someone comment on my video once, I think, saying that he got, like, Fate 2 runs in a row or something. So we got that golden key. What did that do? I have 97 keys now. Did that just give me, like, 50 keys or something? I believe it did. Take you out. I would appreciate to stop taking red heart damage, but it is what it is sometimes. I don't know how that didn't hit me. Judgment. Sure, why not? Can't really harm anything. I guess I could have gone to the curse room and placed Judgment down there. Had a potential to get some better items, but oh well. Alright, we'll reroll this one more time, and then we'll just head into the boss. Hourglass, yeah. We'll just head into the boss now. I could spend more time re-rolling, but I'd rather not, really. I'd rather just fight the boss. Get this over with. Should be pretty easy with Epic Fetus. You just kind of spam those bombs in there. Mom's Heart was staying down for a while. I was like, please make Mom's Heart stay down the entire fight while she spawns enemies. That would be so useful. Apparently that's not the case, though. Knights. Again, not a problem with the Epic Fetus. She's almost at the stage where she stays down the entire time, so this, whoa, boss fight should be pretty easy. Yeah, she's spawning bombs now, so there we go. That was fairly easy, and we head down to the cathedral. Probably going to win the Isaac fight pretty easily. Blessing of Piety, so we get a blessing that gives you an Eternal Heart at the start of the floor, but you have no protection for that Eternal Heart, so and since I have no soul hearts, I probably won't be keeping this Eternal Heart, but I'll do my best. Should have headed to the left, because it's almost always the left, as we know. Double Loki room. I guess there is a decent chance I could end up losing my Eternal Heart here. Yeah, I kind of figured that would happen. Not too surprised. Okay, avoid that red fly, which I managed to do somehow. Another D6 charge, but there's probably not going to be any items I run into unless I open up a golden chest and it has items contained within. Could happen, but probably won't. As the last fly killed its brethren. So hopefully this is like Hierophant or the sun. Sure, we'll use it just to reveal the floor. The secret room is the way I came, but I'm not going to be accessing it. Oh, this is the wrong way. That's right. This is not the correct way to go to the secret room. Oh, that was bound to happen. I could access the curse room, and why not? Let's do it. Just for fun. 3 attack flies probably wasn't worth it at all. But let's head back to the boss. Hopefully this doesn't come back to bite me in the butt with the fact that I took 2 hearts of damage on that secret room. Oh, I could access that. Or I could do this. There we go. That's how you do it. 2 spades. Not helpful. I now have 99 keys. Oh, I think I know why I have so many keys. It's because I picked up that skeleton key thing, isn't it? I was thinking like that new golden key thing might have been the reason why, but no, I'm pretty sure it's because I picked up skeleton keys. The reason why I have so many keys. Full health. Oh, I called that one. Alright, let's head on to the boss now. Mini Monstro 2. One of the more frustrating bosses to deal with because he jumps around a lot and he's quite fast. we took another red heart damage there. We've been taking a lot of those, but nearly full health anyway with the full health tail in the rotation, so. We should be able to use the cold on Isaac. Ah, that was aggravating, to say the least. Well, that room went pretty well, I'd say. About as well as it could go. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, why not? We'll just blow it up. And we get another Eternal Heart there. No, my bad, a Soul Heart. And another cold card. I thought I saw the white of the Eternal Heart, but nope. We'll just freeze Isaac right away. I only do have the one orbital, so I could very well take a lot of damage from Isaac here. And you know, Epic Fetus takes him down pretty fast, but it's not like the fastest of all time either. We'll try our best to dodge the homing shots, but you know, no guarantees here or anything. One thing that Epic Fetus is really nice for is taking out the angel babies during this fight. Really works quite well, I'd say. And I think that Isaac fight went relatively well, and we're full health afterwards. So I will take this additional cold card along with me. And we head down to the chest with a reroll charge and enough keys to open up everything. Excuse me, my throat is a little dry. So I got a card for opening up the chest. That's definitely new. A card for opening up a chest. Hanged Man. Not really a fan. Another Hanged Man card. Still not a fan. Still unconvinced. So, Kamikaze and Lemon Mishap are obviously pretty crap. This is a new item. Box of Wires. I believe it like shoots out laser wires or something like that. And my D6 charge was drained. I'm not sure how that happened because I didn't use my D6. Is that a new thing? Like when you go down to the chest, your D6 charge is drained, so you can't just immediately reroll everything. So it's kind of like the D6 was nerfed a little bit. I don't think that's the worst thing in the world. I don't remember seeing double chub room in the chest either, but that could just be something that I forgot about. So I don't know, that's kind of cool, I guess. So you can't just reroll immediately, and you actually have to do rooms to do it. So I'm kind of a fan of that. Transcendence, sure, I'll take Transcendence. And obviously I'll do a couple more rooms. Yeah, that was bad. That was bad. I'll use the cold here because, well, these guys are quite fast. So I think the cold is a very good choice. The Hermit teleports me to the shop. Speed plus range. I'm just doing that for the speed up because I am not as fast as I would like to be. We'll take the Hermit along with us. We'll do one more room, then go back and reroll. Super Wrath. Could get Mr. Mega from this. Other than that, nothing really to look forward to in this room. Could get a golden chest, I suppose. I do have Guppy's tail, so the odds of that happening are pretty decent. We do, in fact, get Mr. Mega, which I'll take, even though I probably won't be using bombs. And Mr. Mega does not affect the blast radius or damage of Epic Fetus, because nothing affects it. Poison Bombs, Lard, and the Needle. That's a new item. I don't know what it does. I don't remember. I did read the description of it. I just flat out don't remember what it does. I don't want any of these. Lard would just make me slow, and health is not really a problem for me right now. Besides, Lard doesn't, it gives you 2 hearts, but it only fills up half of one of them, so even though it gives you more hearts, I need red hearts. I don't need, like red hearts dropped on the ground. I don't need more heart containers. I'm not sure if the Hermit would teleport me to the Blue Baby fight. That might be something worth checking out since I don't really want to fail this run, and that's looking more and more likely as we continue on. I need something that's full health. The Lover's card, that's a good start. Anyway, the Bean obviously is not something we're interested in taking. I don't see any way that I get out of here without taking damage. So we're going to be skipping the top secret room. Obviously, I don't have tears, so I can't destroy those red poops, and if I destroy them with bombs, I'll be injuring myself, so that's why I said I don't see any way to get out of here without taking damage. We will be killing the Champion Famine last, because I believe he'll give me a Soul Heart on death. I guess Pestilence did as well. Or, well, I guess the Famine doesn't give me a Soul Heart on death, just Pestilence. Reroll again. This is definitely worth it. Halo Flies. A little too late in the game for Relic, so we'll be rerolling more. A little too late in the game for Relic to be useful, I should say. I got stuck in the corner. Hopefully Hopefully I get some red hearts from this floor. I just need red hearts. I don't care about anything else, just the red hearts are needed. So yeah, the, oh, new bomb upgrade there. Mr. Boom. Oh, it just looks different. It's the same thing. Alright. So, the Mr. Boom appearance, I guess, has been graphically updated a little bit. The bloats. Not a room I'm a huge fan of, but it shouldn't be too difficult. Obviously, the bloat is a quite difficult boss if you have low damage. Death, yeah, we'll take that. We'll use it on a room which has lots of enemies in it, I suppose. Like the 3 Lokis. It won't kill any of them, but it'll, I don't know, lower their health a bit. So that's the thing. I would really appreciate just like a sun card. That would be amazing right now. Who knows, it could happen. The cold, another one. This card is just so common. Anyway, let's go back and reroll the trio items here. Hopefully get something that gives me health. Or the duo items, I should say. Chopsticks, worst item in the game. Debatably. And sack bombs. Not useful. Another room with a whole bunch of little enemies in it. I was trying to run away from the lust, but not run into that bomb there either. Guppy's hairball is actually doing something for me here. Got a little bit of damage off on lust from the hairball. I don't know what happened to my hermit card, but I think I dropped it somewhere, so... Oh well. So we get 2 slower chubs. I believe these chubs are slower at least. But they have more health or something like that. They're stronger, but they don't charge at you as quickly, so I just barely avoided those ones. That was a little bit hairy. If I could get a bomb down, like, right in between the 2 of them there, that would be great. Like, these guys just have tons of health, tons and tons. Okay, please drop me hearts. That's all I need right now. Half a red heart, I'm not arguing. Speed up. Okay, I'll take it. We'll go ahead and use that. Just, whoa, get some damage off on War. It didn't kill him, but it did a good amount. So we have found the boss room. We will do one final reroll, and I will use the cold on Blue Baby. One final reroll. Let's see if we can get anything good out of this one final reroll. The poop and the quarter. Not so much. So, the items that we got during this floor weren't amazing, but that's fine. We did see a lot of items. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see what all of them did, like box of zaps or whatever it's called. I didn't get to see what that one did, unfortunately. But hopefully, you know, I will be doing some more Binding by the Community remix runs. So yeah, hopefully we'll be able to see some more of these new items and what exactly their uses are, because I didn't get to see what too many of them actually did. Like Champion's Belt, we saw that one. I think the rest of the items, for the most part, were like affected your tiers. Tammy's Paw, we saw that one. I don't think that one's a very useful item at all unless you have like a ton of health and like really low tiers, but unless you're in a situation like that, Tammy's Paw is not going to be all that useful for you for the most part. Okay, so thanks for watching the run, everyone. I know we got Epic Fetus. It would have been a lot more fun without Epic Fetus, but I probably wouldn't have won if I didn't get Epic Fetus, so I apologize if that bothers you. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll be doing more community remix runs soon to come, so stay tuned for those, and farewell.